Alright guys, I know I'm super late with the Rolex Submariner 41mm update. I'm just going to give you my opinion. I'm going to talk about two things. Do I like this watch, and what do I think it means for the previous generation maxi case Submariner? First of all, I think this is the best watch Rolex has ever made, and I truly mean that. I love the proportions, I love the movement, I love the Submariner lineup, I love the brush bracelet, I like the black on black on black. I simply think this is the perfect watch ever made. And I know a lot of people that were disappointed in this release because they didn't introduce anything spectacular. Are going to come around and appreciate what they've done. They've actually listened to what everyone has been asking, a slimmer lugged Submariner. And so that's exactly what they've done, and I think they've done a great job of it. This is actually the watch they should have made in the previous generation. So I absolutely love this watch. I know a lot of people were nervous that it was a 41mm, but that is not the case. This watch right here, the previous generation Submariner, measures at 40.2mm. The new one measures at 40.5mm. That's a difference of 0.03. The new watch also measures a little bit slimmer than the old one. So if you ask me, the proportions are perfect. The only thing I don't like about it, and that's only because I don't know for sure, is how the bracelet is going to wear. It is a little bit thicker and it is a little bit wider. But the bracelet is the best in the industry. So having said that, I think that the old maxi case Submariner is going to be a future collectible. And I truly think that the maxi case Submariner is going to be a future collectible and a huge investment if you already have one or looking to get one. I have a friend that's recently purchased a Submariner for about 14,000 Canadian. I'll do the conversion in US down below. But I really do think he's going to make his money on that watch going forward. I mean, think about how Rolex watches become collectibles. They're usually unwanted pigs. The Hulk was never really wanted when it first came out. They couldn't even give that watch away. Neither was the Batman. And so is the maxi case Submariner for a lot of the watch nerds out there. They thought it was too chunky, too square looking. 20, 30 years down the road, people are going to want things that are different, things that might have been mistakes in many watch people's eyes. And the maxi case could have been considered a mistake because there was no other watch like it in terms of its proportions and design. So I really do think this is going to be a collectible. I really do love the Submariner. I think it's the best watch they've ever made. I think it's much more proportioned than the GMT. I think the GMT looks a little bit cluttered with the Jubilee bracelet. I also not a big fan of the Pepsi color scheme. Not so much the color scheme, but the way the tones came out on the red and blue. I don't think they're true red and blues. I think they're more pinks and purples. And same with the Hulk. I don't think it's a true green. It's a milky green. It doesn't really match the dial. And those watches are kind of mistakes in a way. They're flaws. And they're flawed. And that's why people want them. And I think the maxi case Submariner in a way was a bit of a flaw. But I'm definitely hanging on to mine. I will try to be getting a Submariner in the future. And those are my thoughts. Good to see you guys. I'll see you in the next video.